Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of The Sims Medieval. I am your host, some guy you've never heard of, and today we'll be picking up where we left off, with our physician and monarch trying to find out information about this talking frog. Okay, aren't I in the middle of something? There we go. Alright, so let's see. Lady Sachiko needs to... She needs to retrieve the hat from the cave. She also needs to sick a parrot on the guild emissary, and here are 3 petitions. What does our physician need to do? She needs to search deep in the sea for the ancient frog's tear, and then she needs to craft a tonic and medicate people on her operating table. But right now she appears to just be like leafing through a book in the castle. Where is our monarch then? Oh, she's upstairs. Expounding upon violence. Which apparently the person she's talking to finds to be a friendly thing. Let's see, she is focused. How about go ahead and hold court? Izumi, you should return back to your domicile. Actually, let's follow Izumi right now. Hopefully these petition pop-ups will interrupt. Maybe? Yes, they do. Petition for the monarch. Great one. The equipment we use to test witches is considered outdated and barbaric. I ask you to finance some upgrades so that our equipment may be new and barbaric. Let's do it. Those witches are crafty. We can't give them the opportunity to outsmart our obsolete testing methods, which would cost 100 simoleons. Really bugs me that they use the section symbol for simoleons. Too expensive. Yes, the equipment is a little antiquated, but it's never been wrong. I can't justify the cost at this time. Unfortunately, there's no way to denounce testing witches. So let's upgrade. We've got the money. Thank you, Your Highness. This will buy us many goads and scrapers. Lady Sachiko's popularity has greatly increased. That's kind of depressing. She is now quite popular among the people. At least that's something. And you can see our quest progress ticking up handsomely right now. Come on, Izumi. I don't want to ultra speed through this, though, because Sachiko's doing stuff as well. Fast speed, at least. Is it really this far? I suppose it is. Okay, you can stop going home and collect a bunch of stuff because you'll need things to make that tonic. Petition for the monarch. My liege, I have little money and no possessions save a peasant-grade loot. I live only on donations from kind citizens and from performing for the local children. But now I must produce 300 simoleons, or I'll lose my home. Take pity. Musicians are beloved in the community. It would not reflect well on the monarchy if I allow one of their favorite performers to become a homeless beggar. It should cost me 300 simoleons. Or no pity for you. The castle cannot simply dispense large sums of money to every sad person in the kingdom. If I give handouts now, where will they end? No, I mean, What's the point in having decent finances if I can't help my people? Consider it a patronage for a musician. This is exactly the sort of thing that monarchs should be doing. Take pity. I am overcome by your generosity, Majesty. I shall write a ballad in your honor and perform it for all who will hear. Exactly. Lady Sachiko's popularity has massively increased. The nation offers its soaring approval of her actions. And there was another interesting pop-up, but I did not read it fast enough. I wonder if I can review those, like in The Sims 4. Oh, no, never mind. Oh well. When I'm done recording, I can always pause it and read it done. Good job, Izumi. And Sachiko still has to hear one more petition? Yes. Petition for the Monarch. The King Ball Watchers Cup tournament is scheduled for next week, but the league is completely broke. How can we hold the big game, Your Highness? Well, I mean, we don't even have a King Ball court, so... We could sponsor the game. I will sponsor the tournament myself. The championship is important for Kingdom morale. Even I look forward to the big game, which would cost me a whopping 1,000 simoleons, or charge admission. If the people want their sports, then they can afford a pittance for admission. It should cover the cost of the game and leave a little left over for the kingdom. As much as I'd like to sponsor the game, I've been generous twice already today, and that would nearly bankrupt us, so charge admission. Very astute, my liege. May your penny pinching and nickel and diming be remembered forever. Lady Sachiko's popularity has massively decreased. She is now liked within the kingdom. Oh well. Ooh, but she made 1,000 simoleons off of that. Oh, and let's get back to her before she starts listening to more petitions that she doesn't need to. Unfortunately, we didn't stop this one in time. Petition for the Monarch. My neighbor has trimmed his shrubs into rude and vulgar shapes. I seek permission to burn them to the ground with fire. Light it up. Fire is a good tool. It's both powerful and completely under our control. I will allow this. Where fire seems bad. There is no law that strictly prohibits vulgar shrubbery, not unless it portrays the monarch in a negative light. Permission must be denied. Yes, you can't just burn your neighbor's things. What? Must I describe what these shrubs are doing to one another? I cannot. Don't make me. Okay, interesting. Well, that didn't seem to affect my popularity one way or the other. So good. And Izumi's still collecting her ingredients. No, I don't actually want you to go to the cave entrance. I didn't actually want to go to Kingdom mode. That's not quite what I meant. I'm still getting used to the controls on this since it's been a while. Eye of the Watcher is what I meant to do. Because I want her to go out. To the village shop. Alright, Izumi. You've done all that. Time to go back in. Yes, I know we need to go to the docks, but I want to take care of my duties first.
Oh, Harbin!
What is it? Treat Sims... Since there seems to be someone here to treat for an injury, let's do that. And then when we're done with that, let's craft that tonic. This looks more like a torture device than anything. Oh, there is actually a table-ish thing for them to lay on. Alright, let's make that curative tonic that we need. Did that count? No, it did not. But there is a sim to treat for sickness. And I'm getting slightly hungry. Alright, Sachiko has made it to the village shop. She is going to buy... Where'd it go? Maybe it's under equipment? That would be weird. Items, maybe? An Amazon parrot. Add that to the cart. And I think she'll buy some more food as well. Always good to keep the queen well supplied with food. Are there any potatoes? There we go. We can boil them, mash them, or stick them in a stew or whatnot. Some salt. My cabbages. Or why not some spices? I know she's spending quite a bit right now, but keeping herself well fed will be a boon to the kingdom over time. Alright, that seems good. Buy all those items. While ambling down the crowded streets, Lady Sachiko saw a great throng of people ahead. Approaching to investigate, she saw a strange small man hawking potions, calling out to the streets. Turtle's amazing potions, limited supply. Feel the power of the Watcher in every step. Lady Sachiko pondered if getting a magical potion from a mysterious man named Turtle was a good idea. Well, I could buy it. I mean, it couldn't hurt to buy one of Turtle's potions, could it? For 100 simoleons. Or I could keep walking. It seemed the most rational action was to ignore that Turtle character and keep on walking. No, I'll take it. I mean, perhaps we can have our physician check it out to see if there's anything wrong with it. And if there is, then perhaps we can prosecute this individual. The little man grinned delightedly at Sachiko's interest. Certainly, certainly, certainly. Here's your very own turtle potion, guaranteed to give you an incredible surge of power. Sachiko walked away, uncertain of exactly what she had just purchased. Me? Right, treat that person. Alright, how do I sick a parrot on someone again? I do have a parrot. I just bought one, right? Oh, I have to call the parrot out first. Mean. I'll have to be near this person first. But I'm going to have to put my parrot away first, before it's going to let me do that. Okay. Alright, stop holding your bird. Go gossip with that person. Alright, Izumi, let's check in on you.
Sec.
Ah, interesting. Oh, I actually need leeches to do this.
Sec.
Great, but I don't have any leeches. You know, in my past experiences, it usually has you gather things you need as a task before doing tasks that would require such things. Alright. You'll just have to skip this for now. And you're hungry.
Sec.
We go ahead and make some food. Sachiko. Where are you now? Are you near this person? Yes, you are. Good. Now, make some seed porridge. Call your parrot. How many paterns does it take to empty a chamber pot? Only one, but it'll take hours because he'll try to cultivate the chamber pot's relationship with the Watcher first. Interesting.
Oh.
No one told you to whittle. I suppose I should name my parrot, but that's not what we're doing right now. Sick the parrot on the Tridonian emissary.
Ah, da, rum.
I don't know why this would be a duty for the monarch, but oh well.
Frimbo Bonge!
And I have performed that task. Now before he gets away from us... Oh, there are no... Oh, because I'm holding my parrot. Put the parrot away. And you're also getting hungry and need some energy. So you go home. Izumi, how are you doing? You had your seed porridge. Good. Alright, make that tonic that you need to make. Oh, you still need to deliver it. You've already made it. Right? Ah, there we are. Give the weak curative tonic.
Konig Tafan. Braving! Krunig Minaga Swavent! Dronsival! Quinip Selemet!
Then after that, go to the village shop and see if you can buy leeches. Let's get back to Lady Sachiko, who has returned to the castle. Can I, for once, at least, call for food? Yes, I can. And I am looking for a fight.
Shubain.
Ah, we can pick on this serf.
Movrem Shablef.
Oh. Oh, they're going home. I can't apologize right now. Oh well. At least that'll put the serfs in their place. And it seems the soup is ready. Fowl soup. I suppose we can ask how the servant is doing. Alright, Izumi has made it to the village shop. Oh, she's actually doing pretty decently on money. She can buy herself some more food as well. Please tell me there are leeches. There do not appear to be any leeches. Great. Oh, there they are. Let's buy all the leeches. Get yourself some food as well. We'll get some herring, and a couple of potatoes, and a few eggs, and some onions, and a few apples, and why not some wheat? Maybe a couple more apples. And there we go, that should be good for her for a while. There we go. Are you eating soup with your hands? Interesting. Alright, Izumi, get back home. Sachiko. You've eaten. It's good. Apparently I thought I could have a conversation with him while eating, like in other Sims titles, but oh well. So go ahead and go to the cave entrance. I know it's getting a little late and you're getting a little tired, but I think you can do this. Zumi's probably going to have to wait until the next day to do hers. Come on, you got this, Izumi. Sachiko's traveling. Alright, Izumi. Now, treat a sim for sickness. Yes, Beast Slayer Godwin. Apparently, we need to drain the sim. Use a leaf.
Flatuzel. Turbaya.
Drain the sim. Use some leeches.
Okay. Okay.
Use some leeches again. This is going to take so many leeches to get this person into a place where I can medicate them. He left. Apparently I stopped for too long. Well, that's great. Did that use up all my leeches? No, only half. Well, we're just gonna have to leave that undone. And go to bed, Izumi. You are quite tired. Lady Sachiko's getting somewhat sleepy. If only I could remember how to rotate the camera. Alright, retrieve the hat, Sachiko. And Izumi is sleeping soundly. If I were a magical hat, where would I hide in a cave? Apparently not right by the entrance. Deeper I go. It's dark in here, like when my eyes are closed, but with less light. Ooh, I think I found a Ew, that's a tall pile of frog droppings. Deep in the cave, a dark tunnel yawned before Lady Sachiko. She ventured in and felt around in the pitch dark. Amidst a pile of human bones, she found the Frogga hat. Ooh, I think I found a... Oh yeah, I already read that. Oh, she's quite tired, and she's looking for a fight again already. Yes, I know, it will hurt her experience and such, but Izumi's just gonna have to forget about that responsibility today. Alright, Sachiko, get some sleep. He's unfocused. She's slightly focused. Your dream started out with you in the tavern. We don't even have a tavern yet. That is definitely a dream. Having a beverage. You called out for some music to liven the evening. Oddly enough, two famous bards appeared and started singing simultaneously. One, wordsmith Andy Island, sang a bawdy and comically ironic tale of crude lust. The other, crooner Mikhail Moulton, sang a raucous ballad of pirate adventure. Both troubadours refused to quit. You'd have to choose the song. The night starts. That Andy Island always makes me laugh. Let's hear his tune, or To the Good Part. Mikhail Moulton sure can sing, and that adventure tale sounds exciting. And now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day. To the Good Part, of course, because this is a tale of Sachiko and Izumi. The adventure song was lively, though it seemed to confuse multiple famous tales. Perhaps Moulton had a bit too much to drink. No matter. The song was rousing and enthusiastic. You'll be humming the tune for days. Received a good song stuck in head buff. Nice. And she's lonely. And she shirked her responsibility. which gives a negative buff, but that should be mostly gone by the time she's awake. Oh, no it is not. Oh, and she is very hungry. Make yourself some food. You can make seed porridge, potato soup, onion soup, or herring soup. Let's go with the herring soup. Oh no. Our performance is currently degrading because both of them are not in good moods. They're both somewhat unfocused. Sachiko is still sleeping. Because she's insecure. She needs to socialize. She needs some validation. Is there anyone around to validate her? There are people fighting in my lobby. Great. Apparently there are no utensils in Sigenhall. You're still sleeping. And good, we're no longer losing quest progress.
Dinurg Albrim Zanich. Zesi. Zel. Proseth Keresiban. Palpin. Galosib Koden. Jabele Oname. Juinella Rase Muzit. Enim.
Alright, once you're done getting to know her, go ahead and confide your worries.
Glorum Mosek. Sucomem.
And then chat.
Veru. Vocat exces. Nare. Yalven. Nimes. Limav vivarin. Batu. Ubiexa doshim. Relsimet kenuth. Limav.
There we go. Now she's back to slightly focused. Oh. Brunhilde is cursed. That's good to know. Alright, before we have our duties to worry about, let's go ahead and look for that tier of the whatever. Ancient Frogs tier. Sachiko, are you up? No, you're still sleeping. Well, when you're done with that, make yourself some food. And now we're losing performance again. And then search the deep sea. Izumi. Sachiko, are you up yet? I would imagine if I was that hungry, it would probably wake me. So let's just ultra speed through sleep. The Ancient Frogs tier must be out here. A giant blue sapphire. The sky looks red from here. I wonder if that's good luck. Thousands of leagues from any land, Izumi felt like she was in the right spot. Drop anchor, she yelled. Guess I'll just dive right in. And Sachiko is going to have some eel soup. And they have their duties now. Sachiko needs to hunt and kill a bear and pass an edict. Izumi needs to have 2 curative rum tonics in inventory and give first aid to 2 people. Alright. she's still out to sea, though. Yes, this is it, the mystical ancient frogs tier. Nice. Not back yet, though. When you get back, go home. Hachiko, are you eating your eel soup? Yes, you are. When you're done with that, go ahead and take a bath and admire yourself. Then use your chamber pot. And then you can beat up your servant. And then when you're done beating up your servant, I suppose you could get to know him. I wonder how many actions it'll let me queue up. Then you will propose an edict. Zumi is excellent. Now we can lure Froggo from hiding. And she needs to hand over the priceless sapphire to Sachiko. But she needs to find people to give first aid to. Alright, she's slightly focused, and she is slightly focused. Good. And she's a nervous wreck, and she still has that penalty from shirking responsibilities yesterday. Oh. Apply first aid to this peasant, and apply first aid to this serf. Alright, you've finished that. You need to have 2 curative rum tonics. So let's go to craft item. What do you need to make that? You need apples and honey. You don't have honey. So, to the village shops it is. Actually, you know what? First, no, we want to make sure... I don't know how many more steps there's going to be to this quest, so we want to make sure we're in Platinum before we hand this over and proceed the quest. Progress the quest. Go to Eye of the Watcher. And then go to the village shop. And then Lady Sachiko.
Floric.
Venek.
Trobane.
Will propose an edict. We could raise the minimum required wage for all hired apprentices in the kingdom, or we could send excess dung from Tredeny to Crafthole because the place smells bad already. Couldn't we just send it to farms for fertilizer? Let's raise the minimum required wage for all hired apprentices in the kingdom. Let's propose that.
Raven. Cabron.
Tolek Tona. Korklin Korun.
Alright, let's view all of the edicts that are proposed right now. So,
Teshima Quatev!
Kish Wogan.
so there's that one that I proposed.
Oh.
Then there's the standard wage of all builders will be increased on all jobs within the bounds of the castle.
Hell.
Interesting. Taxes for villagers who do not work within the bounds of the castle will be decreased. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and that'll get voted on automatically in you know what, let's just call for the vote right now. And then after that, we'll go and take care of hunting a bear. Izumi is still on her way out there. Let's get back to Sachiko.
Nee, Gresham Angel, Nerib, Yogith, Pareb.
Where are you going? I told you to call for the vote. Alright, Izumi has made it to the village shop, and she will buy all of the honey. And then Izumi, go home. And Sachiko is going out to hunt the bear, even though I told her to do something else. Whatever, ultra speed through current action. Let's follow Izumi right now, who is back home. And now she can craft those, oh, she needs a weak curative tonic first, so she has to craft those and then craft the other thing. Got it. There we go, and hunt for Great Bear. And Izumi, we'll get back to you. Alright, now we can vote for an edict. It appears all of them have the support of one. We're going to go ahead and vote on the one that we proposed. Vote. All of them failed. Nice. So we've not finished that. We've got to propose another edict. Alright, she finished crafting that. So now she can go ahead and create another one of those. Sachiko's still out hunting. And that's going to take a bit. So let's go back to Izumi.
Vaugale. Ha. Nares. Oh, Pete.
And now she has everything she needs to make those 2 rum tonics. And I think that's where we're going to call it for the day. I have been your Let's Player, some guy you've never heard of, unless of course you have. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. If you feel free, give me a like, a dislike, subscribe, ring the bell icon, any of those things that you like. Feel free to comment, any questions, concerns, whatever. Thank you, take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in episode 4.